right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. So here he is, one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Some criticized maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is an offensive fighter. He's got every skill in the book, and we'll see which ones he chooses to employ here tonight.
It's crazy because when he came off the Ultimate Fighter, he was known as a bit boring. But him and Trevor Whitman have such a great partnership that they have developed a style that works for Kamaru, and it works at such an elite level. He got caught. How does he bounce back? This guy, his jab is tremendous. He can knock you out with it. His wrestling and his top control is second to none. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills in the world. How does he implement those skills tonight when he steps inside the octagon?
And one thing you never have to worry about, the output, the work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the room in the UFC, and he is at the height of motivation getting back on the proven ground tonight. Usman steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional. But he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman. And he felt like he might actually be able to win this fight without securing a single takedown. We shall see.
Clinch position, look for a lot of different takedown attempts, a lot of level changes, really trying to empty the gas tank of the opponent.
Oh, nice judo toss for him. All right, close guard now. Khamzat Chimaev getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees, push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Usman. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Making all these shots count. Usman's in half guard. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Chimaev getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Oh, good ground and pound here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Side control. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Beautiful right hand over the top.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Changing the position.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
10 seconds now in round one.
Work, come on.
Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round two. Uppercut there blocked by Chimaev.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, lands another hook. Takedown defense is there. Fighters separate from the clinch. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nice judo toss for him there. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Get up, get up, get up.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Control the hands, control the hands.
Usman's in half guard.
Grab the wrist, grab the wrist.
What a strike from off of his back. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, side control now. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Chimaev's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, that looks tight.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Chimaev's back in full mount.
He's got to find a way back to his feet. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Start running those elbows. Start running those elbows.
That was a slick transition. Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now. Oh, big elbow.
Here we go, here we go. Nice, here we go.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. He's having his way with him here, really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Kick him off.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. And busy as he looks to improve position here. 1 minute to go in round two.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Nope.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Let's go.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, round three coming up next.
Change levels, shoot that single, go right through him, and just stay in top half and ground and pound. Just stay on top.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse. Oh, in the mouth.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Back to your guard. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's got to be careful here.
You got the mount. Stay in control. Start looking for your shots.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Going for an arm bar now.
Uh-oh, he didn't move quick enough. The arm's locked in.
Oh, and he's out. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Khamzat Chimaev. Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Big ground and pound. Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the...
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, he got out.
Just work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside physician might have to intervene soon. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Just missed with that right hand.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Takes his back now. Chimaev's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, feet on the hips here. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage on the eye. We may get him in here before the round even ends.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Let's work.
Oh, big elbow. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev. Under 2 minutes to go.
Doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe. What's that hug?
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Nice positional control here. Back mount now. Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. Chimaev's in half guard now. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. Well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Both guys handing out facials, hardly recognizable compared to the fighters that walked out here just recently.
Yeah, for sure. They don't even look like the same guys. They told us time and time again that this would be a fun fight. This is an evenly matched fight, and both of them would look to finish. That is exactly what they are doing.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
These guys are leaking all over each other.
Big right hand. There we go. Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Nice transition. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Usman's able to transition back to side control now. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Usman's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
And now he's got the back. Usman's in half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because the guy hit armbar.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Work.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
He's getting him out here. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
I need more action on the ground or the ref's gonna stand you up, man. Come on.
In the half guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been, and hard for the referee to get involved when damage is being doled out on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched. These guys have done such a great job of staying in the fight. There have been many moments in this fight where you thought one of them just did not have enough. Look at all the blood. Look at all the bruising on these two fighters. These guys have done a tremendous job. This is a fight of the night candidate. Oh, now he's in trouble. This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is a majority draw.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and it is scored a majority draw. Both fighters had their moments. It was an exciting fight, and no red stripe on the Wikipedia page for either fighter. That's pretty good news.
Yeah, you know, neither guy gets a loss, and both guys had good spots in the fight. No one was able to do anything sustained that allowed for them to separate and distance themselves. Tremendous fight, very evenly matched, and we knew that coming in.